Let's talk about Kanban. What does that even mean? Here's the super short version. Basically, Kanban means signboard or billboard in Japanese. And Kanban principles had their beginnings in the 1940s in the Japanese automotive industry. And then as early as 2005, Kanban took off as a way to visually manage workflow, especially in the area of knowledge work. At its simplest, Kanban logically organizes tasks according to stages or categories so that we can focus on individual tasks in bite-sized chunks. Here's what a typical Kanban board looks like. Generally, one's tasks start on the left under To Do and make their way through any stages that you've got set up until they're done and they're all piled up on the right-hand side. Now let's take a look at a project I undertook some time back. My girlfriend got herself a new laptop, and I took it upon myself to set everything up for her from scratch. Now, as you can see, I adopted the Kanban approach for this undertaking. Instead of having the horizontal Kanban board we just saw, in Workflowy, everything is vertical. To do, doing, done, from top to bottom. Now, if we expand the done stage, you'll see a list of all the miscellaneous individual tasks I had to do to get the job done. We have a couple of things I had to install, a few extensions, a few applications that she might be able to use for storage, and services and applications that had to be connected and required a little bit of explaining. So you can imagine how overwhelming dozens and dozens of tasks can be if they're all staring you in the face. In the beginning, all of these tasks were in the to-do stage, up top. Let's rewind a little so I can simulate this super easy Kanban process. Now, let's say that these two tasks were my final ones. And so what I do is I have to move them one at a time into the doing stage. You don't actually see me cleaning up the desktop shortcut icons, but trust me, I'm doing it right now as we speak. Okay, now I'm finished, and what I'm going to do is take this task and move it into its final resting place in the done stage. Now, the unique ability that Workflowy has, which cannot be done on a traditional Kanban board, is that you can collapse the outlines you're not working on, like so. And what this does is it gives us razor-sharp focus. Now, here is a fantastic Workflowy tip. If you can get this up and running, go for it. I've made it so that when my girlfriend fires her computer up in the morning, the Chrome browser will open up automatically and Workflowy will open up in the first tab. So all she has to do is turn on her computer in the morning, and before long, Workflowy is ready to go. And once again, upon completion, we move this task into the done stage. And we're all set. And by the way, if I click on this explain tag, I get a small list of the things I had to walk my girlfriend through. For example, why Workflowy is going to suddenly open up all on its own. You know, you could call your Kanban stages absolutely anything you want, as long as they make sense to you. You could have separate Kanban stages for different areas of one broader project, like I do for the Workflowy blog, which I've divided into general posts and interviews. And sometimes I call my doing stage active or now or something that makes sense. Sometimes I even do Kanban within Kanban. For example, take a look at this Workflowy Academy general outline. Right now I'm actually working on this, the second webinar of January. And I've categorized this according to the things I'm doing right now and things I'm waiting on. Maybe I'm waiting on an answer from another person, or things I can push to a little further down the line. I keep those in my later or waiting stage. The great thing about Kanban is its flexibility. Now you can call your stages anything you want, as long as they get the job done. You can put your stages into any order you want, just as long as you find a way to focus on what needs doing right now.